All right. Hello, everyone. This is Leo, and I got a Switch on Black Friday. I've been wanting to have a Switch since it released, but it's Nintendo. It's all the crap that Nintendo does, and it never hit before a price where I said, well, I can do this because this is outdated technology. It's just an old bad tablet. And finally, after so many years, this hit a price point where I said, well, okay, like I can do that. I don't feel bad about that. And that price point was one sorry, not one, 270 euros for, sorry, 270 euros for what you see um, on a video right now. So it was 270 for this all together. It was a weird kind of sale where they had the Nintendo Switch for 270, and it would come with this controller and Minecraft. And then I added Super Mario Bros. Wonder to it, and it benefited from this sell where if you add an extra game from a certain list, it would be quote unquote free. And so it was all of this. So if I think about it, it's like paying $200 for the console itself, for the Switch OLED, which is at that point I think it's fine. Like I'm not sure it's an amazing deal, but it's fine. And so I am going to unbox this thing and everything and take a look at it. And a controller, and I also bought then on top of that Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which is basically the reason why I'm getting the console. I heard it's better than the first one, not sure. And the Super Mario 3D World with Bowser's Fury, just because this is one of the best games ever made by anyone ever. And I got Wonder because I could have chosen other games, right? But I got Wonder because I heard it's good. I hope it's good. If it's as good as the new Super Mario Brothers Wii U, then I'm gonna be very happy. And I might not even ever buy anything else. I don't think I need to. So let's take a look here. Open this. I never owned a Switch. I have played Switches mostly on stores, but I never had one at all. And so I'm at that stage where, Potion Sword Run is a channel that I've been watching a lot lately. And he's like playing Nintendo 3DS games and stuff, right? Because like Nintendo Switch 2, like no, thank you. But he already has the Switch. He's had the Switch for a long time now. And so to get new stuff, he needs to go to older. Now, since I never had a Switch, I can get the Switch, the normal one, and have something new, and new games and new experiences. This is very, very similar to the system that is on the Lenovo Legion Go. Just a tiny little thingy there. I think this is probably gonna be fine for me. I'm not sure, but I think this is probably gonna be fine for me. Like as in I can use these, no problem, because what games, right? I mean, Minecraft, yeah, probably better to have better analog sticks than this. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, I could even use this probably as a D-pad. Super Mario 3D World can easily be played like this. It's like it was designed to be played as. It's bullshit. This is bullshit, but you know. And Zelda, well, I don't know. I have to take a look. Might work like this, might not. I have that. But I also got, I forgot to show you, I also got this. From the start, my intention was to buy the Nintendo Switch and buy this. It's always been the idea behind this entire thing. Because I think that might make it into a decent, usable product. Yeah, okay, so this is the tablet itself. For a Lenovo Legion Go owner, this thing is so ridiculously tiny, it's even funny. Like, it's actually fun. Like, this is super tiny. So there's a bunch of paperwork in here, I guess. Let me throw this to the side. Give me a second. Okay. So, all right. Let's prop this up. I mean, it's. I think I'm doing the right thing. I think really with Nintendo stuff. Oh man, I know this is better than the first one, but this is gonna be a theme, I'm guessing. The Lenovo Legion Go stand is way sturdier and nicer than this. Let me get the Legion Go's right here. I installed Bazite on it. And I haven't been using it much because I'm playing in the office mostly. By that time I don't need, but like, it just completely dwarfs a Nintendo Switch. Even the Switch being in front. Like, this is the Switch and this is the Legion Go, right? So it completely dwarfs the Switch. And the stand, yeah, the stand and the Legion Go is way nicer, way thicker here and larger. It goes further up. But, you know, it stands fine. Not gonna nitpick on everything. It feels premium in the hand, the Switch. This is the thing that I was talking about, the RG476H, that I don't have at hand right now. But this is what I was saying about it. This is awful. This right here is awful because the freaking analog stick is in the way of the buttons. So this alone ruins this, right? Even more than this bullshit D-pad, because you can use this. But this is just awful. You can see the view out of my window there. Yeah, this is awful. I hate this. But it feels good in the hand. And it's crazy how Nintendo is, right? That you have to wait for what, you know, for this thing to be over with. And then you can buy a Nintendo Switch that is what it should have been in the first place. You see, like, this is where the analog stick should be, to the left of the A button. But this thing is just gigantic and ridiculous. This is not a proper handheld. I don't know, it is, but it isn't. So I'll get rid of the Lenovo Legion Go. This is not a one-to-one comparison to the Lenovo. That's just not what this video is. So talking about this, right? Like, Nintendo does this where you have to wait and wait and wait, and then at the end of the life of their devices, they will release something that is what the device should have been in the first place, right? This is a new Nintendo 3DS. Maybe I should have bought the XL, but this is so low resolution, these screens, that, you know, I didn't feel the need to get a bigger screen if the resolution is so low that it's not going to make a difference anyway. And so, yeah, this is what I have. So let's see. We have our dock. Why do they pack the dock better than they pack the console itself? This makes no sense. It's inside of it's more inside of the box. They still put more effort into the dock. Okay, this dock is whatever, right? I'm not even sure what I'm gonna do as far as the dock goes. I mean, I'll see. I might have this on the TV, and I heard I should mod this, maybe put some tape here and here to increase the distance between the console and to make absolutely sure it cannot scratch the screen. Maybe just the edges here, so that this part, sorry, you're not seeing, so that this part, I'll take a look at what I should do. Yeah, dock. Oh, let's put this in carefully like this. Oh, this is not. This is open. This is not gonna fit open. This is not nice at all. Ugh. This is not nice at all. This dock thing that they did, this does not feel any good at all. I don't like this. Yeah, I'll take a look at the mods that they say they helps with. I think the idea is great, that it's a portable that you just dock in and go straight into, you know, playing your games, whatever. Oh, nice charger, nice cable. Dude, the chargers for all other Nintendo stuff that I have are crap. They're garbage. Like, the cables are flimsy trash, and the chargers themselves are low quality. Like, I'm talking about Nintendo 3DS and Nintendo DS's and even the Wii U. The cables are so freaking flimsy and trashy and garbage, and this is nice. So yeah, that's cool, man. That's at least this is quality. I think this is, overall speaking, this is high quality for a Nintendo product, because Nintendo products, people like to say how amazing the quality is on them and everything, but really, is it really that quality, Nintendo stuff, usually? I honestly don't think so. Honestly. I think it's usually quite cheap and toy-like, which is fine. You know, if you can hit a good price point, that's fine. The 3DS was a mess in the beginning. Don't you remember that? I remember that. It's too expensive and everything else. So let's plug this in to charge. Oh, we'll take a look at the other stuff. Does something appear? Yeah, look at that. So let's take these Joy-Cons out and put them into the bullshit little thing and see whether... Did I turn this on? It's gonna turn itself on by itself just because I plugged it in. Holy shit. I don't intend on doing anything with this. I'm not gonna... Let me... Oh yeah, later. Okay. Date and time. Let me do this. This I should do. At least this much I should do. What is today? 24. Yeah, I should attach them to the console to charge them. Oh man, I didn't. Okay. I just. Okay. I wasn't intending on doing this at all. Now. Joy controllers attached or detached. Okay. Is this all I got? Nothing looks like me here. Yeah. I guess looking sad like that is fine by me, right? For myself. There you go. More like this. Okay. This is good enough. How do I get out of this? Done. I'm doing this because my daughter's probably gonna use this too. So it's good. But I'm not gonna do any online with this, I think. At all. Like just this is OLED. Let's have a black background. Later. Because I'm thinking of I'm just gonna buy cartridges, right? Hence your gaming experience. Skip. Setup complete. You can now press the home button to go to the menu. Okay. So this is it. This does not feel nice. This thing that's supposed to be a D-pad. I mean, it's probably gonna be very good for, except that it's down here. This is, man, this is bullshit. What the fuck were they thinking when they did this design? This makes no sense. Just, it's sad. It makes no sense. Why did they do this? Oh boy. I'm not here just to complain, you know, and I bought this because I want this because I think this is a good thing. So, the screen is nice for sure. No doubt about it. Let me take these out. I wasn't expecting this to just start charging on me. And so I did this and it turned on, right? I wasn't expecting I was gonna charge it and leave it like that. But it kind of just jumped on me and wanted to do this, so I kind of did. So let's put this thing on and let me take a look at what I think of this thing. Can anyone tell me, does this thing charge at all? What is this? Is which controller I am, right? Which player I am. That's all this does. I mean, it's okay. This is okay. I mean, this is the problem that I have. This is the problem that I have. It's just like because this is a decent controller. It's tiny. I'm used to playing tiny buttons. I've played so much. Even though this should be a bit thicker and bigger, because my fingers are not finding a good spot. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll take a look at this stuff later, further on. This is a bit more finicky than I expected it to be. Like, people complain about the Lenovo Legion Ghost system, you know, and it is a bit funky. But I mean, this is not that much better. I mean, this is easy. This is fine. This is easy. And it doesn't wobble too much. It's fine. Actually, this part is good. I'm fine with this. But taking it out is a bit weird. Oh, this wobbles around a bit if I press it up. Okay. Nintendo Switch. So let's put this to the side and let's take a look at the Split Pad Pro, which is something that I cannot use without the Switch at all, right? I mean, what I mean is it doesn't come with a central support thing like this. It doesn't have this kind of setup, and it also doesn't have batteries. It doesn't have gyros. The Split Pad Pro, it's just a controller. That's all it is, and it's never gonna be anything else. I should open the Power 8 controller first, but I'm doing this. Sorry, let me please open, and let's take this out of the box. Hori is not very great with their packaging. I mean, 8-bit though, depends on the controller, but they often have some pretty nice packaging. They often have some pretty cool stuff. You know, and even the quality of 8-bit though nowadays is just as good, if not better, than Hori. So, I mean, this is not a dig. This is even a good thing, but it's so freaking light. It feels like a mock controller, and not a real one. Now, because this is wired in the sense that it only works plugged into your Switch. What are the contacts here? This is so weird. Are these the contacts? How does this thing work? Because this is wired. This is so strange. Are these contacts really? They don't look like contacts. This is so strange. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's just that, just the fact that the analog sticks are in the proper position. This feels cheap and flimsy a bit. I bought this on sale for 37 euro. It's usually like 40 or 50 even. So it doesn't feel great like this, but I mean, I haven't put the console in. Let's put the console in. Take this out like this and like this, and if it's turned off, it doesn't bother you with anything. I don't want to have them just flying around, so I'm gonna put them in. It's searching for the console and then turning itself off because the console is off. So let's slide this in. And this is very important. This aspect right here means that when you prop this on a table, right? This thing sorry, this thing is gonna hit the table, and even if you press on the console, there is a point here where there is superposition, and so this is not gonna apply pressure on the hinge, right? And many controllers don't do this, they skip this step, but I think this is very important for this. Because look at this, okay? Because there is this, if I put it on here, even if I press on the controller, it's not pressing on the hinge because it's pressing against that. It's weird looking. Ah, yeah, this is nice. Oh yeah, I mean, this is way more of a portable handheld than a Lenovo Legion Go. No comparison. And the battery life should be better too. So let's take a look at this. Press the same button 3 times. I wanted to know which controller I wanted to use. Yeah, it does these kind of things. So let's just put in, what should I put in here? I have 2 games that are already open, right? Yeah, 2 games are open. Let's make Super Mario 3D World, Bowser's Fury. So where do I put the cartridge in? I didn't even know, man. I looked at this in the store and I was like, wow, this is trippy. I did not know these cartridges had these huge contacts in the back. I haven't tasted it yet. I think I won't taste it though. But I heard of funny stories that they put some substance to make this taste bad. So it goes with the name of the game forward. Okay. I think this is the opposite of what the Vita does. That's snappy. Fast. Nice. Okay. Okay. So, it's A, right? It's Nintendo, it's A. Select a user. Leo is gonna play Super Mario 3D World on his brand new Nintendo Switch Oled. It doesn't wobble too much. The sound is a bit teeny, but just a bit. Just a bit. I mean, for a portable handheld, right? It's fine. Is this plus and minus? Oh, yeah, that's how this game goes. It's a bit laggy, isn't it? Let's go! Oh man, this brings back memories. I've played this game so much with my daughter. This is one of the games that, you know, introduced her to gaming. Oh, they immediately give you the power-up. I forgot about that. Just, you know, Mario, even Super Mario World, like it doesn't give you the cape right away. It takes a little bit, just a little bit for you to get the cape. The graphics are really nice and sharp compared to the Wii U. and my initial assessment of the screen resolution, size, brightness, everything is that it's brilliant, right? Like this is, yeah, again, like this is what a portable should be. I'm glad I never gave in to buying the other version, the normal version with a smaller screen and, you know, lower quality screen. This is nice, man. And you can't, oh, I can't use the D-pad. The D-pad is used for other stuff. That's kind of, and it's not a Hori problem. It's a game problem, right? Game design problem that they don't let you use the D-pad with the what's it called? You know, on the Wii U, you actually play this game with the D-pad with the you know, those dumbass dildos that they call controllers for the Wiimote, because this game is played with a Wiimote or the you know, the tablet controller. I don't even have for the Wii U. I don't think I even have a Pro controller, classic controller, whatever you call that. So easy. This game does get much harder later on. Nice, man, nice. I mean, I can get behind this. Playing this game without needing to set up a freaking Wii U, man. Again, the Wii U is the biggest freaking, I don't know, like love-hate thing for me, you know, because it has the software, like it was, and the tablet itself. I like the tablet controller. I don't have a problem with the tablet controller itself. Like that's not the issue that I have. The issue that I have is just that you have to set up the little controller things, right? That bullshit. Oh fuck. Just killed myself. You know, the Wii U. The Wii U has this because it has the Wiimotes, okay? Some games require a Wiimote, some others don't, right? And so you need to have Wiimotes, but some games don't play well with the Wiimotes at all, and so you need a bunch of different things just to have a basic console. You buy a game sometimes for the Wii U, you don't even know what kind of hardware you need to play it well. And that is the kind of stuff that I hate about the Wii U, where it's this messy, inconsistent hardware experience overall. But the software is really good. I think it's like, you know, I mean, just as good as the Switch or better, in the sense that if you take out the games that are just ports of Wii U games for the Switch, maybe the Wii U has a better library, you know? Because, I mean, Breath of the Wild even is it's just a freaking... I missed a star. How did I miss a star? I'm not gonna... I'm not gonna go without the star. I'm gonna look for this star now. Sorry about that, but I'm gonna do it. Is this here? Yeah. Ah, I needed to. Yeah, nice. Nice, okay. Again, the Wii U has this weird freaking thing. Oh yeah, you can just cheat and walk up the pole if you're a cat. Uh, so I'm glad I can play this game without having to set up a Wii U, and that I can play this in portable mode like this, anywhere I want. You know, this is, yeah, this is nice, man. Like, and this controller, I've already forgotten I have a controller in my hands. Right, as I was playing the game, I had already forgotten that I had a controller in my hands. I don't have a controller in my hands. I'm just, right? Can I save the game immediately? If I exit, do I lose my progress? I don't remember how this game goes, because so many Mario games, to save progress, you need to... Yeah, I know. Yeah, you can just resume, see? That's nice. That's nice. So if I press, is this home? Press home. I'm playing the game. Okay. Okay. If I exit, close software. How does this work now? Let's try a different game. Let's try Zelda. Oh, sorry. No, let's not try Zelda. Let's just open this. I'm not gonna try it, but let's open this. Yeah, man, this is nice. Like, this is like this. And even though this has a ridiculous console to controller aspect, like ratio, just a ratio, not an aspect, a ratio, right? Man, this is nice. Like, this is, yeah, maybe I should have bought this earlier, because as a handheld, this right here, just which is was what I wanted, is really nice. But just the Nintendo Switch OLED was never below, I think, like 280 euros just for the console, right? And that to me is a bit much, honestly, you know? It's like I was thinking 250 would be a nice, but I never got the chance to buy a Nintendo Switch OLED new for 250 before. That never happened, which to me is insane. Like, at this point, it should be just the price that it even goes for normally. But it goes for 350 or 300 depending on the place. And then suddenly I got this amazing, because this was an amazing deal if you think about it. Like, the Switch, I know, 280, 270 or two, no, it was 270, not 280, it was 269. With Mario Bros. Wonder and this controller, but we'll see if the controller is a bonus for this package or if it's just like some bullshit. You know, I'm glad. I'm glad I waited. And it's funny to, you know, to buy a console where there are no surprises. You know, it's like, oh, what games are gonna be released for the Nintendo Switch? None. I don't know. Right? It already has all the games. It's a mature platform. Everything is done. All the software updates and everything, all the features, everything is already done. So yeah, okay. So cable, detachable cable for a, but mini USB. This is weird. I mean, the Switch, the console itself has USB-C, and they're using Mini for the controller. That is a strange choice from PowerA. PowerA does make these strange choices. Packaging is not better than the Hori. It's just a bunch of cardboard. You know, it's not better packaging. There you go. Controller and a bunch of cardboard, and it's a bit not as easy to get, you know, in and out of this box. So packaging not nice. I have a different controller from PowerA that has really premium, amazing packaging, but it's also a much more expensive controller. This should go for like 30 bucks. Incredibly light too, but not as light as the split pad, because I think it's wired, okay, but I think it has rumble motors. The D-pad does have a decent pivot. It feels like a giant Nintendo DS D-pad. It's what it feels like to me. You know the D-pad in the Nintendo DSi? No, the DS Lite. It's kind of raised and thin here, you know, but it's a bit stiff. Weird, it's a bit stiff, this D-pad. These buttons are fine. I like the fact that these are buttons. I so rarely use these as analog sticks. I like that the Switch did that. I didn't even try these buttons here. Yeah, they're fine, they're good. Oh, no, back. Let me turn this off. Why is this even on? Yeah, this is more, it's funny, this is more clacky. Let me take this off just for you to hear. You see how this is making a noise? Not the Hori. This is tight, man. This is actually really nice, and I'm really happy about this one. This guy seems fine. Like this seems fine. Only the buttons are kind of clacky and a bit stiff too. This controller is slightly, the D-pad is more stiff. The controller is just slightly stiff. I like the size of the buttons and everything. These domes here, which is plastic or rubber. Oh, it's rubber, but it's hard rubber. I think that's good, that's fine. But they're so big. I don't know, compared to the controller. I'll have to review this controller later. Let's see how this goes in. Doesn't even. Yeah, okay. It's snug. It's fine. This is fine. It feels like it's a when you plug it in like this, it feels like it's a wired controller with a fixed cable, because this is not moving at all. Nice. So I do have a controller then to use if I want to use it as a console on the TV. But of course I have this too, that I bought years ago to play on the PC, and it works with the Switch also, right? And so hopefully no firmwares changed that at all. Maybe I'll have to update the firmware on this controller to be able to use it with the latest Nintendo Switch firmware. But again, I already got um controllers that work with the Nintendo Switch because of the 8-bit DOS stuff. And so, and also, I mean, yeah, why am I buying this? What is the purpose of this purchase? I mean, it's simple. It is to play the first party games, right? And also to have a nice, actually handheld. But it's to play the first party. It's to play Mario Wonder and Tears of the Kingdom, these two games. And also, I really wanted, like, I really, really like this game. I really like it, and I don't like having to play the Wii U. Uh, I can do the Wii U sometimes and everything. It's fine, but it's so clunky, it's so messy. I wish they had done the Wii U properly, because again, they were on top of their game. It's amazing, the Wii U. So many games, even that game that comes with the system, the Wii Land whatever thing, that's cool, man. That's really nice couch experience to play in the living room. Like, I had so much fun with the Wii U and my daughter. But this is not like, oh, I want to buy this game to have it on a handheld. I'm gonna buy it on the Switch. I don't think so. I think I'm gonna still be buying everything that I can on the. I didn't even take a look at the D-pad here, but it's basically the D-pad on the Fighting Commander, isn't it? Slightly stiffer. Let me get the Fighting Commander out. And so my Fighting Commander has a D-pad maybe that's more shiny. Look at that. Look at that. This is a lot used, right? It feels slightly different. I'm not sure how many people realize this. It feels different. Slightly. I'm not sure how many people realize this, but a D-pad is so sensitive. This is so critical. The tolerances are so small for a D-pad that you just think, well, why don't you use the same mold, and then you'll have the same D-pad, right? Like, you're Hori, you want to have the same D-pad, just use the same mold. Yeah, but what casing it's in also plays a part, and the thickness of the PCB board, and or whatever the difference that you have on the casing too is enough to make or break the D-pad. Even if you have the same mold for the D-pad itself, everything needs to be spot on, otherwise it's not gonna work the same. And I'm sure they can do it if they're really careful, but it's still not an obvious thing. I don't think it's ever an easy thing to design a D-pad. And if you ever see a controller that has a good D-pad, it's like, just be aware of what goes into it. Because I've modded D-pads in the past, and it's like, you'd think that you put a millimeter of something here, or you remove a millimeter of something there, and it's not about millimeters. The tolerances are way, way, way tighter than millimeters on these, right? For the geometry that it's required to keep precision and still give you the diagonals that you want and everything. But this D-pad, yeah, it feels as close as possible to the Fighting Commander D-pad, the Fighting Commander 4 for the PlayStation 4, which means it's one of the best cross D-pads I've ever played ever. It's better than the Super Nintendo controller D-pad, honestly, to me. It's more precise. The Super Nintendo, even the original one with the correct motherboard, it still gives you too many diagonals that you don't want. It's too hard. Like you have to be so precise not to get the false diagonals. And this one is a little bit less sensitive to diagonals, where it's more on the sweet spot. It has a little bit more throw, which helps exactly with that, you know, for you to be more precise. It also has more of a valley here, you know. It's not as flat, it's more rounded. So the way I use it, which is like this, it's better. It doesn't have those little crosses and things. It just has a texture, and then uh, it's very well rounded, and so it doesn't hurt your fingers as much as this stuff here. That's sharper edges. This really feels and looks like a Nintendo DS D-pad, but bigger. Let me get a Nintendo DS. I have it here. My freaking name is Leo DS. Of course I have a Nintendo DS here. Look at this. Oh, but this has the arrows, you know, instead of this. But this is the Nintendo Switch, and this is the Switch. This is the new controller that I got, and this is the Nintendo DS. See? And as far as but maybe I'm confusing this. I'm confusing. It's not this. Let me grab the D-pad that actually, I figure it out. Do I have it on hand? Where is it? Do I have it on hand? I think it's the GBA, what I was thinking. It's a bigger size. Oh crap, I don't know where my GBA is. Whatever. Yeah, that's what it is. This reminds me, because I was thinking which console has this raised up D-pad, you know, with quite a lot of travel and skinny. And it's the GBA, the original GBA, obviously not the SP. This reminds me a lot of a GBA D-pad, but it's bigger. The GBA D-pad is small. Power rate, let's take a look. It's this controller. The PowerA wired controller. That's kind of ridiculous that it doesn't even have a name. PowerA wired controller for Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch Oled. Okay. Fine. Yeah. So I guess this is it. Very good first impressions. Again, I bought this knowing that this is bullcrap, right? I mean, just take a look at this and this, right? Right? Those tiny buttons. And it's not even, look, honestly, the tiny buttons don't even bother me, okay? These shoulder buttons feel like crap, and this is too close together, but still it's actually fine. But I am like, this is digging into my thumb. How am I supposed to play games like this? Like, and this as a D-pad, and how do you change from this to this like this? It's supposed to be like this. This is so freaking obvious. Like, it's like this and like this. And so Nintendo, out of the box, they ruined the portable experience of this to make this little bullshit fucking thing where you go play like this, like an idiot, right? It's like, what the hell, Nintendo? How could you do this? You know? And which is the reason why I did not want to buy this thing for $300 on sale for 300, because it's not the MSRP. I think is 350 here in Europe, and then go pay other 40, 50. I think it's 50 for this controller. So I'm paying $400 for a basic bottom of the barrel entry level thing, fine, with an OLED screen, with a 720p OLED screen, right? No, no, what? No. Like, this technology is what, 10 years old? And so I would just refuse to. I would feel like a jackass doing that, buying it like this, you know? But hey, I mean, if the price is right, I don't care that it's, bottom of the barrel uh, technology. And there's like a Tegra 2 or whatever the name of this processor is in here, right? And then I'll buy the accessory, and the accessory is also a little bit cheaper. And then, yeah, man, wow, like this fits my hand really well. I'd still like a little bit more meat here to grab onto, like this controller has, a little bit more meat, and then it's perfect, right? But I mean, you're gonna put even more meat into this thing, then forget about portability, right? This is already a forget about portability proposition right there. But I have somewhere to rest my pinkies, and I'm just grabbing it right now here. I am glad I bought this one, and I only bought this one because it was cheaper, because there is a compact version of this. I think the buttons are a bit closer together and smaller sticks, which I don't mind, but it doesn't have this little lip right down here, this little teeth right down here. It's more like this, and it's probably a little bit flatter too. And I'm just really glad I did not get that, and I got this one, because this is perfect to have my pinkies holding on to down there and stabilizing the controller. It digs into my palms a little bit, almost in a good way, like vampire teeth. And it holds the entire thing in place really nice. And then you can actually play games as you're supposed to, changing here with this angle. Even more would be even better, but you can do it. This here, it's just bullshit. Like, this doesn't even make any sense. My thumbs are not here to do this, right? And so it's just not nice at all. The quality is good. The quality of the plastics and everything is good. And I mean, it's just a pity, because this bothers me. This bothers me. Like, having an analog stick digging into my palm. Is it easy to take these caps off? Am I gonna break my fucking Switch first day trying to take this off? I don't think you can take off these caps. So fuck this. Even my Ambernick does a better job than this, because I can just take the freaking caps off, and then I can play like this, and then I would be able to use this controller to play Super Mario 3D World, because it's just two buttons here and this, and maybe sometimes and it's a pity, because honestly, I like tiny clicky buttons. This is very precise. This is fine. The buttons themselves for Super Mario 3D World and to play, many action games, many different action games will work just fine, because the analog action in many games is not how much you're pressing. It's all about what direction you're pressing it. And so I want to go there, I want to go there, and you're just rolling this around, and it's going to be nice. It's going to work just fine. Even though this is kind of scratchy. It's not scratchy, but it's bumpy. It's weird. I don't know why. This is not like that. This is smooth. Oh, this is scratchy. This one is scratchy. They look so similar, but that one's scratchy. This one is totally smooth. Yeah, man, I'm glad this one came for free. It's probably gonna work just fine and be good to play Super Mario 3D World, you know, two players, 3 players with these. You can do 4 players with these 2 controllers and these two. I can do 4 players Super Mario 3D World just fine. That's good, right? That's value there, even if it's not good quality. That you can take this crap out and do stuff. It's fine, right? So yeah, this is my first impressions and whatever things of the Wii of the Nintendo Switch, and I do take recommendations. If you know anything, but just be aware. I mean, don't waste your time telling me about whatever is on the shop or something, because I don't give a toss. I'm just gonna use the little cartridges. I'm not gonna make an account. I'm not gonna do shit with this, and I'm just gonna play it as it is, and that's it. And whatever can't be achieved without having an account and everything, then it can't be achieved. It's not my experiences. What's my experience is gonna be, But I was, questioning myself, which games should I get, which other games, physical games. I'm almost thinking about, my daughter loves Hollow Knight, and it's not expensive a physical for the Switch. I was even thinking maybe, I could buy Hollow Knight for the Switch. That game's gonna play fine on the Switch. I think even Celeste has, but it's not, I don't know. I don't need a bigger than this collection. These games, considering that Minecraft has infinite playability, and I heard that Tears of the Kingdom basically also has infinite playability, and even though the Super Marios, they don't have infinite playability. You're gonna play them a couple hours every a couple of years, but they are so. I mean, this one's so good. I hope Wonder is good too, because I love playing a new, amazing Super Mario game. I love it. Right? Thank you guys for watching. Tell me what you can about the system, and I'll see you guys around. Bye bye.